Welcome to the 304 Talk where bitches make niggas holler for $1 and we make broke bitches mad.
And get in a bag.
Period. Now, today we actually, right before I introduce her, I'm gonna let y'all know now, a bitch is glistening. I'm hot as fuck. I popped the perk. The AC is on, but listen, it's Florida. It's hot as fucking dog balls out here. That's one, and I took a perk, so I'm hot. So don't mind my little church fan, and we're gonna talk about this later too. But today we have
Mocha Banks.
Mocha Banks, that's what it is. And her Instagram gonna pop up right here. Duh, you know that. So you wanna tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Mocha, and I've been a dancer for like 6 years now. I'm more of a gentleman's club type of girl, but on top of that, I'm also a real estate agent. I have a nonprofit organization as well, and I advocate for a lot of like police brutality, gun violence, and policy reform. So I'm like a activist in the daytime, stripper at night.
Sound like a superhero to me. Okay, so how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing since I was 18, so like 6 years, 5-6 years down.
Like as soon as you turned 18, you went to the club?
As soon like it was 3 days after my 18th birthday. Like, the dude looked at the ID and he was like, "Damn, baby, like you just turned 18." But yeah, I was like on that.
Yeah, I mean they do like them young. Let's be real. So I get you. So have you ever worked at like black clubs before, or anything like that?
Yeah. So the first time I danced was in Dallas. It was at DG's. That's a real big booty club, and that shit was so overwhelming. Like the first time, I stopped until I came back to Florida.
Was it like the fake bodies, like type of big booty thing?
Yes, and I was a fresh baby. Like I'm like, damn. Like it was really overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie.
That was like the veterans type club. Ain't no baby stripper club. Yeah,
right.
We all done been there before.
But I hopped straight in the game with that. You know what I'm saying? So then I came to Florida. And then I remember working at Flash Dances was popping. So I had tried it again. And it's like I had made so much money in a night that I wasn't used to. So yeah, that's what I went.
I mean, don't feel bad. My first time ever dancing in life was at the office in Miami. Jumped off the porch looking stupid. Yeah, girl. I mean, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, looking like, bitch, like, come on, man.
I was 19 when I danced there too.
Yeah, I was a baby stripper girl with the baby heels and all, just looking dumb.
Girl,
look at this girl.
Like, what? No.
So how you started dancing? Like, how did you get into it?
I'm not gonna lie, like I was that friend that was like, friends, we need to become strippers as soon as we graduate. Like, let's do it. Like, these bitches is getting money for like looking pretty, dancing. Like, I was low-key already fascinated with it. Yeah. And it's like, I know it sounds like, shallow or whatever, but I'm a smart girl. But like dancing,
I don't think it does.
No. Okay, no. Like you know that little post where it was like these girls don't even try to get their first job, they already in the strip club. Like they were trying to clown us, but
I think that shit is funny still though.
Yeah,
but that don't make you shallow. That's not. Yeah, that doesn't make you shallow or nothing. Yeah. Just make you know what you want, and it is what it is. You took a different route. Like dancing or doing whatever you do, sugar baby, all of that. Yes, I feel like people try to downplay it because they love to say it's an easy route or this and that. I want to make you feel bad, but you would do it too if you didn't give a fuck what people thought. Like people be so caught up in what people think about them. So yeah. So what was like the best night you ever had working in the club?
I ain't gonna cap. I've had a lot of good nights. So I work in gentlemen's clubs and booties clubs. So it's like depends on what you talk about. Like I worked in booty clubs and it was a night that I'm not gonna lie, Jada Waiter was there. And she was there, Ari was there, Tay was there. And
Jada, in Atlanta?
It was in Tampa, G5 Tampa. It was around Super Bowl.
Oh, okay,
so I went down there and I made a fucking bag. And it's like, it made me feel so good because it's like, she took me so much fucking money. Like, that shit was like, shout out to Jada, period. But
I swear to God, like, when you start working a club, that shit gives you like a whole different perspective, a whole new confidence. I'm not glorifying it, but I'm just saying, like, it'll give you a whole different perspective. So, like, do you have sugar daddies or anything like that? Or have you ever had a sugar daddy?
All right, so yeah, I've been in this for a little while. So I had my first sugar daddy when I was like fresh 18. Like I had a sugar daddy.
They like him young.
He was a good one. Like like a gentleman's club one, like old and white, like probably 70 years old. I ain't gonna cap. But like big Porsche, big Benz, like bought me a car type shit. So I have been a sugar baby.
Did he look like he was 70?
Yes,
he did.
Old. Like he was like a White House official. Like I can't say his name, but like one of them old white Republicans. Like I ain't gonna.
What was he into?
He really wanted to like know more about black people. I'm not like it's like everything.
It's always a fetish though.
It was racial. Everything he wanted to talk about, like breaking stereotypes. Like he's like, oh, you're not like the ones I hear about, the ghetto,
they're racist.
Like, it's racism.
They have a fetish. They have a fetish for black girls. I swear to God, they do. Yeah. Like, I had one white sugar daddy, and he had bamboo toilet paper and paper napkins. When I went to the bathroom use, I was like, what type of toilet tissue is that, and why your napkins brown? He was like, they the same color as you. I'm like, what bitch? The fuck? In my head, because they weren't the same fucking color as me. I swear to God, it was like a darker brown, but like a light skin brown. Bitch, I'm yellow. It was not the same color as me, bitch. The only thing is similar, we both a different brown, bitch. But like, why would you compare me? Because it was bamboo. It was bamboo. I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, no, this fucking cracker did not just say this shit.
They be weird
fucking wiggle.
But I was getting that bag, so bitch, I didn't really care. Like, I played into it, like, you know what I'm saying?
It was cool. They'd be cool. They'd be nice, but it'd be like a big fetish. Yeah. So, wait, how long did you date him for?
Like a year and a half. So he had racist daughters. That's when you said the racial shit. Like, he had racist daughters, and they seen like his bank statements and shit, and was like, you know, you can't, if you keep spending money on these black women, like, we're gonna do this and that. Power.
They said the word black women?
Yes, that's what he had told me. So it was like, you know, it was a big thing, but yeah.
So you ain't never talked to the daughters?
No, but like I seen like their messages and stuff, and their lawyer reports. Like, he was showing me stuff.
I would have them beat. I would see them and have them attack me and sue the fuck out their ass. I swear to God.
Like, I swear to God. Because like he left their mama for like a black woman, like, you know, and divorced her. So I don't know, but I got my money. So.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, so I got this little game here that I want to play called "Who is the Biggest Slut?" The drinking game of naughty confessions. So Haley bitch ass didn't come with the bottle. She was supposed to be here, so bitch, fuck you. Cause if you see this, y'all hold me to my word. I ain't fucking with her no more. All right. So do you want to roll the dice? Okay, so it's different cards. It's like 1 through 8. Come with like a little dice. You're supposed to roll the dice, and then whatever number it is. I mean, yeah, you say you want to roll the dice.
Girl, I want to just
go ahead, pick. You could do that.
Okay, we don't need that.
Yeah, you gotta go first though. I gotta ask you. Okay. Oh shit, I don't know if I want to say that. Ooh, okay, let's just read it one off the whole thing. Cause like we got to go with 1 through 8. Okay, have you put out a guy you didn't really care for who took you on an extravagant date? Have you put out? I'm sorry, I'm not that illiterate. Have you put out for a guy you didn't really care for who took you on an extravagant date?
Okay, so like in a sense, like he spent good money and treated me.
Yeah, it was a great day. Yeah, you didn't care for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
you never did that, like kind of like that.
If you did, but I mean, if a nigga do something like that, you kind of start to like him. Exactly. At first, you probably didn't like him, but you started like him. Yeah.
Like you treated me how I needed to be treated, so it's like, let me bless you a little bit.
The next one is crazy.
Okay. I'm supposed to read on the Okay. Yeah. Let me see.
We're gonna go through the whole card. So whatever card you pick, you know, you gotta read all of them through the card though. Like we're going one.
All right, bet. So, have you been caught masturbating by a family member?
Never. At least as far as I know.
You slick as fuck.
Huh?
You slick as fuck.
Very much so. Slick,
I don't think I've been caught either. Like,
never been caught.
You gotta check everything before you start.
I swear to God, never been caught, because that's so embarrassing. That's like one of my worst fears, getting caught masturbating. Never been caught by a nigga, nothing. Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I got caught by my ex-girlfriend one time masturbating. It was when we was in Miami. We was on ecstasy, and I went to go take a bath, and bitch, she caught me in the tub on my back with my coochie up to the faucet. And she walked in, and I'm looking at her. She's looking at me. I'm like. I'm just chilling. But yeah.
I ain't been caught.
That's the only time. You slick too.
I'm slick as fuck.
This is nasty. Have you gargled semen? Never thought to do that.
Gargle? I mean, that's different from swallow, so I ain't gargled no semen.
You had to first. Have a bitch ever did that to you? It was like yeah. What would you think if she do that? That's some crazy shit. Yeah, never heard a bitch do that. Write this down. I'm writing this. I ain't gonna count Milton note.
Actually, no, that shit sound kind of weird.
That shit sound crazy.
No, for real. Like, the noise.
It's like you don't know to be turned on or disgusted. It's confusing.
Okay, but have you solicited nude photos over the internet?
What does solicited mean? Sold them?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Feet pictures too. I ain't gonna cap. I sold nude pictures that weren't my nude pictures, but hey,
look, gotta get it how you live. But.
It looked like me. That's all that matters. You thought it was me. Right. Have you had sex with the guy who didn't know you were ministrating at the time? Duh. everybody
Who didn't know?
Yeah, who didn't know.
I mean, the people I knew. I said it like.
So you never had sex with the guy and you didn't tell him you was on your period ahead of time?
No. So I just say that shit. Like,
that's crazy, really?
Like,
I have more than once. Don't give a fuck.
You still want to run the red light? That's you.
Nah, everybody don't run the red light. I don't do it, bitch. If I would, sometimes you still gotta get that leg. I don't give a fuck. But also too.
So how you keep it away? Like how you keep it hidden?
That's what I'm finna give y'all to see on for my hoes. Cause if you a hoe or you know it is what it is. If you a hoe, you a dancer or anything like that, you know a period do not stop shit. You can't always wear a fucking tampon. Let's be real. So here are the 3 different ways you can have sex, still dance, and do like a bunch of activities while on your period and nobody will know. The first one is sponges, like the little triangle square makeup sponges. Those, stick them hoes right up your coochie, maybe like about 2 to 3 depending on your flow. Doesn't leak through. You could do literally everything. Like
the
sponges.
Little beauty blender.
Yeah, it's the white makeup sponges, like the little ones.
How you make it come out? Like
you just put your finger in it, you get them out. I mean, your vagina, like you could like push it out with your vagina, but you get it out. Now, depending if it go deep, bitch, you gonna have to do a lot of digging, but it doesn't hurt or anything like that. So that's one. Stick some sponges up your coochie. Another way is take 5 ibuprofens and drink a cup of gelatin. Like you go buy the little powder that you use in order to make jello. So you get some warm water, pour the powdered jello in there, and then you drink that shit, pop 5 ibuprofens, and you good for about a couple of hours. I don't know how long exactly, but it also depends on how heavy your period is again. But I think it take about like 10 minutes or something after you do that in order for your period. It'll either stop your period for a little bit or either make your period very light, like it's like spotting, and then there you go. And then you could just be like, tell a nigga you just started your period or you spotting, however you want to do it. Then the other way is, somebody told me, I mean, also the other one is they have the cup tampons, like the ones that go up in you like a cup. I have a friend who used one of those. She said she was still able to have sex and everything, and a guy said he didn't feel it or nothing like that. So I guess you're able to like still have sex with them because that's the whole purpose of them. It'd be like the little cup, you stick it up there, because think about it, it's like a little cup holding bit. A vagina is actually super deep, not gonna lie. It's actually deep as fuck. I mean, I learned my body.
I don't juice, like lemon juice
stops it.
Yeah, slows it down.
Okay, I never tried that one. I will add that to my list. But yeah, also I feel like when you put sponges in your coochie, I think it make your coochie feel like even more better. Cause think about it, it's like squishy and stuff. So I think to the guys, it might feel like it still feels like vagina.
Oh, so you say you keep the sponge in there?
Yeah, you put sponges up there. And you put it in your vagina. That's like what you thought you do with it.
Unlocked. Bitch, I thought you were saying like use it as like a tampon, but you saying you keep it in there while they fucking.
I mean, technically, it's still like a tampon. Think about it. You put it in there like you put a tampon in there, like it's a sponge.
But
it's like
you don't feel like deep pressure when they fucking you with it in there.
You don't feel it. Like it's just doing what it does. It's soaking up the blood, so it doesn't have the blood come out. Think about it. Like the blood.
Think they can tell?
No, like the blood is up here. Then you stick the pad up. The pad is right here, and then the dick is right there. So you get like the you get it now?
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and it's a sponge, so it's soft. So, like I think it make the pussy better. But yeah, that's a little trick right there. Okay, wait. Okay, so it's your turn. Last question.
Okay, have you had sex with someone you met through online dating?
Someone I met through Instagram.
From DM to guts.
From DM to licking my butt. You ever licked the nigga butt?
Have I licked the nigga butt?
Yeah.
No. I
really?
ain't that. No.
Okay.
I've never had it requested or nothing like.
So like, I'm trying to think.
Ass?
I have before.
Oh.
Never say never, girl. So like, what's something that you like? What's the weirdest thing you ever got paid to do?
I'll say for me, like, it was a dude. I used to work at Passions. I probably said it, but yeah, he used to come in there and like he like routinely wanted me to stick my big toe in his mouth, and like he'd just be sucking it like a dick. And I don't know, that shit was weird to me because I'm just like sitting there and I'm just like,
how would he fake it?
Like he'd be like twisting his head and everything, bitch. Like
he was black or white?
He was white, with like long hair and shit. Like
it don't matter. You said white was all I needed to hear and wanted to hear.
White as fuck, and it's like at this time, like I used to be feeling like, oh my gosh, what the fuck am I doing? But it's like that shit was worth it because every time he wanted to pay like $500 to suck my. Fucking, you know, Passion, they do songs.
Yeah, I know.
He wouldn't stay back there for more than 3 or 4 songs. It was like easy money to me.
I used to love working at Passions because them white boys loved them. Was he like a country white boy?
No, he was like a surfer white boy.
Oh, see, you know them country white boys, like them little rednecks and shit. They love black girls. Like, girl, when I used to work there, I used to go back there do the private dances, and I was never one of them hoes doing happy dances, bitch. I'm a lazy hoe. I swear to God, I barely sit on a nigga lap. I barely sit on a nigga lap sometimes, but I'll go back there with one guy, bitch. I'm coming out. It'll be like 3, 4 more guys waiting to want to get a private dance from me. I'm like, just all little country. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Passion's got them ones.
I'm like, what? And they'd be like the guys you would not even expect to like, what the fuck?
But it's always them though. It's always the most extreme that be in love with, and then the old ones. But I loves me an old man.
Oh, white. I swear to God, especially white. I know I talk a lot of shit about white people. I really do, but I love y'all sometimes, and like some of the shit y'all do, I love it. And yeah, y'all creative and shit. Y'all came up with gender reveals and birthday parties for dogs. That's awesome.
And y'all give me the most money in the club.
Yo, so like
I like me a white one.
I like what y'all doing for the reparations. Please keep it up. Y'all could do better. I think should maybe figure out how to earn some more money so you can give back more to the community. I think at least one day out of the week you should find a beautiful black woman and just give her like $100. Just give it to her and go. Like, that's the reparations. That's how you really help the black community and help racism. That's it. It's just that simple. Once a week. If you could do it every day, that's beautiful. If you could do more than 100, that's even better. But yeah, that's what we want from you white people. From us blacks to you whites. That's it.
Period.
All right. Do I ask a question? You gotta ask a question.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay, have you been a guy's nipple?
Have I what?
Being a guy's nipple.
Yeah.
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 Like, just
niggas love nipple play.
They do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was weird at first, like really? The first time. But I was young when it was a guy I was dealing with, but he was older. I was young. I thought it was weird. I'm like, oh my God, this nigga is gay. But
no, like it's sensitive for them too. Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, now I know, but I'm young, bitch. I didn't know no better. Like, I know, like, the way I put myself out there, I really don't, like, I'm not a big whore. Like, the way I make it see, like, bitch, I really don't know a lot and haven't done a lot. So, what's your turn? Let's see.
Let me see. Have you lied about having sex with someone? I feel like that's what men do.
I'm trying to think.
Like, you lied, like, somebody you ain't never fucked, but you said you fucked, like.
No, I don't think I lied about that. I'll tell a nigga the truth. I don't give a fuck. I swear to God.
I'm not claiming nobody's I don't got. Sorry. So if I say I fuck, I fuck. Period.
What the fuck? You know, I thought about doing this too. Have you cloned a guy's penis to use as a sex toy? I actually thought about getting a guy's penis mold, and I was gonna get it made into one. I swear to God.
It take a lot of work though. So no, I have not done that.
I thought it was okay. One last question, and then I want to move into talking about the fundraiser too that you were doing, because we got to clean up the energy in here.
Okay.
It's getting kind of
nasty. Okay, wait. This is a good question though. Have you ever tried to hook up with a gay guy or a bisexual man?
No, never.
Me either.
Never tried. It is like
no for me.
It is this one guy on Instagram I follow that I would fuck. The MJ guy. I am MJ or something like that. I'm gonna send you his Instagram name so you could pop.
Oh, the dark skin one. He
fine as fuck, bitch.
He fine as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Fine as fuck. Pop a picture of him right here so y'all can see this nigga is fine.
And he's so funny. Yeah, he fine, bitch.
I ain't gonna cut. I might. I just
love
might.
Me a chocolate man, but I just feel like the gay thing for me or the bisexual thing. I don't know. No.
If I ain't know what I know, shit. If he start acting like a nigga around me, this is over. What the fuck? If that voice get deep, alright. Okay, so wait, you still dance and you do real estate too at the same time?
Yes, and I have a nonprofit organization. So that's what this is for. Like, we're doing a back to school drive in August for the kids. So my goal is to give out book bags and supplies to the underprivileged kids on the north side. It's going to be at LONNIE C. Miller. And the reason I do this, or the reason I created a nonprofit organization, is because my brother Marcellus Dennett was killed by police officers. So ever since then, I just, I have a passion to do something about it. So
why did they announce this on the news, or what, was it a thing? Mm-hmm. When did it happen?
It happened 4 months after George Floyd, so 2020, October 2020. So the trial's still going on. Like, the officer, he's been charged but not convicted of murder. So we're still, like, fighting it. But, yeah, it was everywhere.
It happened in Jacksonville?
Well, he was raised in Jacksonville, but it happened in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
But, like, you'll see it, like, all on News4Jax as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so in honor of my brother, like, let's give back to the kids. Y'all can go to the website, notbeforus.com, donate, do something positive. And yeah, let's get these kids some book bags and supplies. Okay,
so, and we're going to, I guess, in the description, we'll put up some things that you could bring to donate just in case if you don't have an idea. Yeah, so all you dope dealing, drug selling ass niggas who watch this podcast, because I know you seen it, you niggas got money. Why don't you give back to the community? I'm just saying. For all you people that complain about gentrification and white people buying up the neighborhoods and making shit overpriced and this and that, why you don't come and help the community? I'm just saying.
Because they'll spend a ban on some pussy real quick.
But dang, you can't, at least $100? That's crazy.
For the kids to have a book bag and some paper.
That's
some
crazy.
Pencils, what's up?
Unless, like, we trying to keep the kids off the street, have them have a great school year. They don't have to deal with bullying or nothing like that. So I think you should come out. I'm gonna be there. She gonna be there. We're gonna bring some bad bitches that's gonna be volunteering. There go your motivation right there. So come and donate as well. Okay, I like that. I also wanted to do a makeover for like a guy and a girl too. So yeah,
because I wanted to do like hairstyles for the girls and haircuts for the boys. And I'm talking with barbers right now. Like, I was gonna pay for 50 boys to get their haircut.
So like, what's your age that you wanted to stop dancing? Like, what was like your game plan, like to get out the game? Have you thought of one yet?
Yeah, so I'm 23 right now, and like, I never wanted to be in this industry for long. I didn't even think I would still be in it, but for me, like, real estate and my nonprofit organization, like, focusing on something that you can invest into, your passion, so that you can get out, because this shit, it don't last forever.
It don't.
And you shouldn't want to be in here forever. Like, I feel like as a dancer, when you come into this industry, you need a game plan out. Like, this, you have to have some other plan. This is a side hustle. It's a stepping stone.
Facts.
And that's kind of why I don't really even advise girls to come to strip clubs. Girls come to me all the time like, oh, what can I do? How can I start working? I don't give advice. Like, I don't, like, not to be funny or like bougie on it, but like on some real deal shit, like, you have to have the right mindset.
Yeah. So. And then honestly, you could literally give a female the whole playbook, play by play, and it's still not gonna be good enough, because it's like, it's one of those things you have to experience for yourself. That's why they say the game is to be sold, not told. And it's not because, or that's why, like, depending if you're in the different activities like dealing with hustling to make money and stuff, like I say, the game is to be sold, not told. It's because it's something you have to experience on your own. You have to learn on your own, figure out what works for you, what works best for you, and everything like that. Because, like I say, a person can give you the whole play-by-play and you still not gonna know what to do or with it or nothing like that. And you have to be completely comfortable. But, yeah, it's a lot of work. But it definitely make you become a stronger person as well. I think that would be dope.
And it's not easy like people think, like, oh, you just dance and get money. No, it's a lot about your mouthpiece. It's about what you say, like, what can you talk about, like, it's not as easy as everybody think. And then you gotta have a strong mindset, because there's so many different influences when you're living in this lifestyle. You got, hella drug influence. You could really, like, I be seeing some of them, like, they're looking like bad, because years of just not getting it together.
It's this girl in Wacko's body, fine as fuck. The bitch is fine, face zombie, swear to God. You know what I'm talking about? That girl with the blonde hair, she got them nice titties, that skinny white girl. She shoot up heroin in her foot.
Burned or something.
No, that bitch. Her hair like a short blonde like that. Wait till I get her. I'm gonna ask her. But no, she shoots heroin in her foot. Because I guess the foot is easier to do so versus, because think about like in your arms, and I can see that body nice, body banging, beautiful face, butterface. Yeah, look like a zombie. So yeah, don't do that. So have you ever like gotten any guy that you have dealt with, like a sugar daddy, trick, or anything to like help you with your adventures? They have.
Look,
You want to give him a little shout out? You ain't got to say his name, but you give him a little shout out.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. But even in real estate, like the real estate investors, all them niggas who buying up the property, yeah.
Girl, you need to get them hood niggas to come buy up the property. We need to stop gentrification every step of the way we can. I don't know why these niggas don't go buy the shit. I'm just saying.
Most of my connections are made in strip clubs, though, because it's like, that's where I work. And it's like, you know, that's where you meet more of the high class people. Like, that's where they be at. They hang out in strip clubs, and these are the niggas who owning all the properties here, like multi-millionaires. They the ones who own the car dealerships that y'all shopping at. So I deal with a lot of that.
And they real deal want to help females or put women in a better position. That's why I don't like when people be like dealing with like a high value man or a man with money. You literally can bring absolutely nothing to the table. You could be a homeless ass bitch with no car and you could still bag a fucking millionaire.
Literally.
You literally
like men love trying to save.
Captain Save a hoe. Niggas have a superhero complex. So like ladies also do not get discouraged. But that does not mean be a bum ass bitch though.
Correct.
That don't mean be a fucking bomb.
Build something of your own.
Literally, still get your own bag and make a nigga invest in you. Like, that's the whole point of a guy giving you money. You take that as an investment, save it, or like, it's okay to still do little stuff for you. Just like last interview with a girl was saying, like, you know, want to go buy some shoes or some lingerie. It's okay to still buy stuff for yourself. Everything doesn't have to go into a fucking investment. Now, everybody is made to be an entrepreneur. That is okay. So don't ever let somebody make you feel bad about not being an entrepreneur or wanting to live that type of lifestyle.
Exactly.
Tell them to go do the shit then. So, yeah.
And it's your energy as well. Like, you know, when you just learn how to carry yourself, and you carry yourself, you be yourself, like, you'll attract that type of things, especially in this type of industry. Like, just be yourself and, you know, invest in yourself. Like, it's no time to play games. Like, take their money, invest into yourself, make yourself feel better, make yourself feel more confident. Like, that's what they're for.
Period. And you could treat a nigga like shit. I think niggas like that. Did you ever have a customer that wanted you to treat him badly?
Girl, it's one right at Wacko's with his big ass.
He black or white?
He black. I talk to him so aggressive, and that's what gets me paid.
So what you have to say to him?
I'd be like, you stupid bitch. Like, I just be like, you ugly ass bitch. Stop fucking talking to me. Like, he just likes me to be mean, and he'd be like, oh, I love when you talk to me like that. Like, and
it's so weird. I have a guy like that too. Like, it's so weird. But also, I like that because really you let off a lot of steam. Yeah. I think that's why I'm always so happy. Because I have people that let me abuse them. Like, think about it.
I got one. And this one was new for me because at first he was being aggressive with me, and it's like he purposely tried to trigger me. And I was like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, I had, you know, and I'm like, okay, that's what he likes. So now I just play that role every time. And that's what it's about, like, playing the role.
That's fast. I like them. Them is the best ones. I'm looking for somebody I can financially dominate. Ain't found one of those yet. So, like, what was, like, the worst night you ever had working in the club?
I've had bad nights. Like, I don't think people really transparent about this, but I've been in Passions one night and like nobody really showed up to the club this night. Like, it was crazy. So I mean, I'm texting my regulars, everything, and just shit was not going my way. Like, that was a horrible night.
But what day was it? Was it a weekend or a weekday?
It was a weekday. Like, it was like a Monday or something.
All right, that's understandable. Yeah, but still,
it's been a Monday. I went in the club.
You got at least one or two maybe that could come through, cause they know, like, babe, you know it's Monday. Like, baby,
I don't know.
Babe, come spend some time with me. Baby, come spend some time with me at the club. Come up here, let me buy you a drink. Price your drink on me.
But if I'm leaving with under $100, I'm pissed. And that night was so bad for me. Like, I was crying. Like,
especially them nights where you don't even make your bar fee back, bitch. I'm like,
that's like so sad. Like, cause at gentlemen's clubs, the bar fee is only like $40, $50 at the most.
I ain't coming here no more.
Never coming again. No.
Be back to bar.
And then the next day you make a whole bet, $2,500, some shit like that.
Swear to God. Girl, one of my worst nights, I'm not gonna lie, bitch, I was working at Wacko's. I actually started my period on stage. Started my period. Bitch, I'm getting tipped, everything. And like, I like feel something on my little wet. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm wet because I be wet sometimes. That's why I wear tampons when I dance, because sometimes I be wet as fuck. I don't know. Listen, when I get drunk, I get horny. But that does not mean I'm going to fuck you if I'm drunk around you. I just get horny.
It's so tight, you could see that shit like leaking through sometimes.
Especially if I'm wearing like a fishnet outfit or something and it be like rubbing against my clit. Oh my God. I mean, that bitch going through it sometimes. It is. So is there any like advice that you would want to give out to the girls?
Who are dancers or who are not dancers?
We could do both. It don't. We can make it general.
I would say for the ones who like,
you could do the ones who are dancers first, and then the ones who are not.
Okay, so if you're in this industry, like my advice is to just build something outside of here. Like, make sure you have a game plan because this does not last forever. You will not be in these clubs forever. When it comes to dance, and when it comes to like dating, being a dancer, like just be very careful. Like, I've seen a lot of different ways. I've seen girls get men from the club and be happy, but I've seen it go the complete opposite way as well. So just be careful with dating because you are a dancer, and like, let's really be real. Like, I feel like when it comes to dancing, men, they'll respect you, but like, is it really the way you want?
No, it is. It just be. I think it'd be a controller thing, and also it depends if that guy is he insecure or not. But also, I feel like it's just like a controlling thing, and they be insecure a lot of the times too. Right. Mostly, like,
especially we all young though. I feel like while we this young, we in our 20s, and you know we're young people. Like, invest into something else. Like, just put it all away. Don't be focused on relationships, because that's why I see a lot of strippers get fucked up on. Like, they focus on niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then to the girls who not dancers, like, don't look at it and just think, oh, this is the way out. Like, it's not as easy as it seems. It's not like the way it looks on social media. Like, I started kind of like before it blew up on social media. Dancing is a big thing now. Like, so many girls are just going to try it and then disappointed in a week. You know? So I just say, don't just look at the glitz and glams. It's harder than it looks.
Girl, because that's how they got my ass when I first started dancing. Fucking liars.
Yeah.
Fucking fake advertisements. Swear to God. But no, honestly, too, and definitely don't get discouraged when working at the club, because even the baddest of the baddest bitches have been in the club and they make no fucking money. Yeah. Even the baddest of the baddest bitches have been in the club, and a bitch who not as bad as them has made a bag while they made nothing.
You ever went home with $20, bitch?
Probably.
I had a horrible night. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I have had my nights where I have went home without making my bar fee. I don't have my nights where I went home with just making back my bar fee or just making double my bar fee. Every night cannot be a good night. It is what it is. When it comes down to hustling in general, it's not always gonna be lit. You gotta have a bad night. You gotta go through something bad. It's just, and the thing about it, you cannot predict it.
And that's where
you can't predict it.
Budgeting comes. Like, that's another thing I want to teach strippers. Like, I have whole planner books. Like, I budget every dollar. You need to look at yourself. Okay,
I want to do a financial literacy too
for strippers.
Yes, and for the hoes too, because bitch, you don't need a pimp in order to show you how to manage and invest your money. Exactly. Do it yourself. Stop being lazy, bitch.
Exactly.
You don't need a pimp.
Information is out there. Like,
it
literally,
is.
all you have to do is go look for it. But budget your money. Like, look at what you averagely make in a week. Write down what you made Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the strip club. Budget your bills. Try to make, like, be smart. Don't just be in here just doing shit, because then you're gonna be washed up, old, like how they get, and they're still here with nothing to show for it. That's so silly to me.
That's fast. And these niggas that you deal with are these niggas or wiggers that y'all dealing with. I love calling white people wiggers, but talk to them about business. If you know what type of job they're doing, like, talk to them about it. They would love to talk to you about stuff like that. And it'll also make them like you more and be more interested, because it lets them know that, wow, this girl has a brain. Like, wow, she's not just tits in the head. Like, exactly. Guys like stuff like that, and guys real deal love to invest in women. Guys, they love it. So don't feel embarrassed, even if you feel like what you're asking him is dumb or some knowledge you should be knowing. It's okay, bro. Everybody ask dumb questions. And my favorite quote I love to say, like, when I do something dumb or say something dumb or ask a question that does sound kind of dumb or like rhetorical common sense, I be like, well, shit, I went to public school, my bad. But it's funny, like, I joke a lot, because think about it, bitch, everybody went to public school, ho. Like, I was like, oh, my bad, I went to public school, you know how they did, like, and then they laugh, like, because bitch, we all went to public school. So it's just like, in order to, like, that's how it makes me feel better not to feel so dumb, but I know I'm not.
But I will say, like, your mindset and your mouthpiece, my mindset and mouthpiece, it's made me way more than my ass and titties, my looks. Like, it's not, that's what I'm saying, being a dancer is not as easy as it seems. Like, you can be as pretty as ever, but a fucking bird brain, you know what I'm saying?
How dumb is
like, I done seen some other bitches, I don't even like to call girls ugly and shit.
You can call them ugly, it is what it is.
I done seen something, but them hoes was eating on top of the girl, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my mama.
Your mindset and your mouthpiece.
And it be them bitches with them raggedy ass wigs that get the most money, bro. Wigs raggedy as fuck. I love you hoes. I swear to God. I love you.
Then they wear the Victoria's Secret panties and
they be lit as fuck on the pole.
They be in there bagging niggas like, I'm like, okay.
Hey, wait, Haley.
It's not all about looks.
Wait, hold on, babe. Haley, don't the bitches with the raggedy ass wig be getting the most money? I just want to say I love you raggedy wig hoes in a strip club. I swear to God, I love you bitches,
and
dog.
You bitches in Victoria's Secret panties and bras. Y'all a special one, for real.
Bitch walk around with them long ass robes.
What the robe, bitch?
I hate that hoe so bad, but that hoe be getting a bag.
Got a fucking Chanel bag. I'm like,
dog, that hoe got a
money bag.
I hate that hoe, but I love it though. I just hate the outfit, but nah. I love you raggedy ass wig hoes. I can't count though. It's this one day I was in Gold Rush. I love that bitch. Get to the bag. Body nice. They be pretty as fuck. We're just ugly as shit. But yeah. So what about advice that you have to the girls that that don't dance? Or that we did do dancing?
I would say like, if you don't dance, you know, it's not something to just look at because of social media or because you see all these people on Instagram posting it like the glitz and glamour. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Dancing is not for everybody. And when it comes to dancing, I don't advise anybody to dance. And I'm not saying it as a bad thing because I feel like I move pretty well, but it's just this industry isn't for everybody. You have to have you can't put a duck in a lion's den.
That's facts.
That's how I'm gonna put it.
And also another thing I just want to say, have you realized almost every female that I have come here, they always suggest not to dance. I'm just saying, I mean, we're not glorifying none of it. Yes, it's easy. Yes, we have our fun moments. Yes, you can make a lot of money. Yes, it's a great jumpstart bet. You got to understand what comes with it because it's a lot of baggage people don't talk about. And also another thing I think too, females should do, if you do decide to dance, don't go trying to work at a strip club and you don't even go to the strip club or never been to a strip club. How you gonna go? Like, that's y'all problem. Y'all act like y'all dumb. If you want to work there, at least go do your research first. Like, you need to be following the club. Follow the club Instagrams. Go to the club. Go 2-3 times out the night. Yeah. Go on like on a week, like 2 weekdays and a weekend or something. Go by yourself. Go with the guy friend. Go with a female friend. But it's best to go with a guy friend and y'all spend some money. And on a stripper that you're spending money on, ask her a few questions. Yeah, ask her a few questions about the club. Like, ask her whatever the fuck it is you want to know. But like, don't ask too many and don't be a cheap. Don't be cheap when you tip her, because think about it, her time is money. So if you finna sit here and ask this bitch all these questions like she's fucking Google, the least you can do is pay her for her time while she's at work, and she's going to be friendly and let you know everything you need to know. And also, the more you go into the club and like spend like money and stuff, your face becomes familiar. So if when you want to work at that club, you have a better chance of getting hired, depending on what type of club it is, because you know some clubs be harder to work at and stuff. Like, is there anything else you think too?
Talk to the freaking bottle guys. Talk to the DJs. Talk to the security guys. The security guys know everything.
Oh, definitely.
Like, security guys, they gonna always give you all the tea. Like, every time I go to a club, I target the security guard.
And tip, you have to tip. Like, in order to make money, you have to spend money. That's a part of the game. Exactly. Tip, you have to tip, bro. Like, that's, people like money. That's how you get people to like you more, and that's how you're more likely to get your way. Tip. I'm just telling you, like, but you got to know who is the right people to tip as well, and stuff like that.
Or gentlemen's clubs?
I like both. I like gentlemen's clubs better, actually, because one, I'm a talkative person, and then two, I don't have to do too much.
Agreed.
And it's never hot in fucking gentlemen's club, bitches.
Right, and when you leave the booty
AC
club,
be blowing.
Your ankles be on fire. Like, your feet, like, after working at, like, ghetto clubs where you, like, literally just go up and you dance. You twerk all night. You're on your feet. That shit, I can't do it. Gentlemen's club is easy. Like, I'm sitting down. I'm talking like we talking. And you making money.
And then they make you do too much. Like, bitch, I ain't no fucking clown. Like, no, I'm just, I'm sorry to say, and I hate to be that girl, but I'm sorry, when it comes to like working at black clubs, and it's usually always the cheap niggas, or sometimes it is just the guys, even the ones that have money. Y'all be wanting females to do too much for you to tip them. And I'm just like, bro, I done had niggas try to do too much, like try to touch my coochie or nothing, trying to tip me, bitch. I don't, like, keep moving their hand, they keep going, bitch. I don't the real deal just left the money that they tipped me on the floor. No, and they tell my son, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I got a whole nother, like, bitch, I got money, like, all money ain't good money, bitch, I got a whole nother big ass pile over here. I was coming over here doing your ass a favor. Yeah, you tipping bit, like,
again, all money not good money. Like, they will really try you. Like, that's why I say it's not for everybody. Like, you really have to be able to stand your ground in these spaces. You have to be able to look, like, tell a nigga, like, you can't be scared or some yes man.
Because the nigga wasn't scared to put his hands on you at the... Like, first of all, he should never did it, but he wasn't scared to put his hands on you. And you probably done told him to stop like once or twice, and he's still doing it. So why the fuck are you scared to snap on his ass or get him kicked out the club? Because when you work at the club, the managers and securities are your friend. They definitely... I never worked somewhere where they... I mean, I know not all of them are good people, but I never worked at a club where like the managers and security didn't have my back.
They always
they're supposed to have your back. So that's another thing. They will kick a nigga out the club in a heartbeat, beat his ass. So like,
I done seen a nigga dropped on his head.
Like even if you're scared to speak up for yourself, bitch, don't be scared to go tell on him to the people, because that's what they're there for. They're there to make sure you have a safe environment for you to work. Is that. And if you do private dances too, because in some white clubs they pay you after, nigga don't want to give you your money, bitch, you would get your money. But so we're coming close to the end. Also, you want to go ahead and talk about this again too. Don't forget about the close. What is it? Back to school drive. Yep. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm stuttering. I think I need glasses though, because it really is hard for me to read. I think I do. So don't forget, it's August 12th at Lonnie C. Miller. You know what I said. That's on Sutil. Y'all take y'all ass to Lonnie C. Miller every fucking Sunday. So you can take your ass here on August 12th
and bring them kids.
To do something for the fucking community. Is it gonna be food?
Yeah, it's gonna be food.
And it's gonna be food.
Music,
free
it's
food.
Everything. Yeah.
And it's gonna be free food. Bro, come on. Free food, that's crazy. I'm just saying. It's a nice day with the family. Take the kids out. The kids, you don't want them kids in your house. The kids don't want to be in the house. Let them go meet other kids. You come network, everything. Do what's meant for it to be. Actually, too, is it gonna be like, I would say, can other people like come and like give out stuff too?
Yeah,
I was thinking that too.
Like, I was literally I'm talking with everybody, like hairstylists, you know, the food truck, what is it, the sauce people.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Anybody can come out. Like, it's just really a get together, and really it's for like unity in the community. Like, that's what I'm all for. So, you know, we giving back to our hood. Like, I grew up on the north side.
Yeah.
That's why it's special to me to be at Lonnie C. Miller Park. So yeah.
Okay, well, if any of you guys are interested in coming and volunteering or coming and setting up a table or a food truck to give out free food. Also, if it is possible, I think it would be really dope if we had some barbers there to give out some free haircuts or something like that. I mean, is there any barbers out there that would love to come out and get back to the community and thing? Just all you have to do is don't email me, DM me, or DM her, or reach out to us. And if we don't reach out fast enough to the DM, please write up under a picture or something so we can see it, because I think this is great. So anybody that wants to be a part of this movement, just hit either one of us up and I will direct you to her or whatever.
I will say justice for Marcellus Sinet. So that's my brother. Yeah, he's the reason I'm going hard like this. So yeah, y'all come out for the kids and just give back, because there's a lot of things that need to be done. So we need to get together. Like, you know, all the other shit aside, like, that's how I hustle, but this is where my passion is. So.
Oh, I think we should do a big ass water balloon fight and water gun fight.
Whole, like, bouncy house, the water slide and stuff like that. I can. Yeah.
I think we should turn it up. What you think? You think we should turn it up, yo? I'm bringing the water guns too, so make sure you bring your bathing suit.
Make it like a block party, but guess what?
For the kids,
stuff, the things they need.
Because when is the first day of school?
It's 15th, so this is the Saturday before school.
Okay, so this is the last hurrah.
Right. That's how we need them barbers to get the
right. So definitely barbers, please. Hey, females who do hair, sure, if you could do like 2 little braids in a girl's hair. Like,
I'm gonna be in there brushing some ponytails.
I'll buy some weave hair.
No, because you know how it is. Like, growing up in those hoods.
Like, you getting a little $10-$20 pay when you talking about like how I get it.
Right, because girl, when I was in high school, I used to do all kind of little cheap styles, but that's how it is.
It be lit.
It look cute.
Trust me, you get about if you don't get 2 weeks, you get at least a good week from it. It's cheap, but it make it do what it do. What you talking about? Because my mom, bitch, growing up, my mom was not buying me no expensive weave or nothing like that, bitch.
Do you know how hard it was to try to do something cute and go to a ghetto ass school where they gonna fire your ass down?
No, my shit be cute.
Sure I knew how to do that.
Yeah, that's why they was like, yo, you change your hair so much, bitch. I ain't got a choice. It's synthetic.
Y'all ain't finna just keep firing on my ass. No.
All right, but we're coming close to the end. I actually like this interview. I enjoyed it. I had a great time. definitely don't forget. I would like to see y'all there. So, bitches, we out. And like I always say, wait.
Get
What?
a fucking bag. That's what I gotta say.
Yeah, get a bag. I was gonna say suck that nigga tonight, but definitely get in the bag first, then suck his dick.
Yeah.
Rule number 1. Don't forget.
The money first. Period.
All right.